Graduation is the starting pistol. The moment you leave university, your professional trajectory begins. Your first professional role sets a baseline. It establishes your earning potential, dictates your daily stress levels, and defines your path for the next 3 to 5 years. This diagram maps the immediate choices. You face 2 distinct paths. On one side, structured corporate graduate programs. On the other, meritocratic, high-pressure agency sales. We are looking closely at this second path today, specifically the intern consultant role at Engineering People. Evaluating this role requires looking past standard corporate prestige metrics. You have to measure your personal risk tolerance against the daily reality of the agency lifestyle. The position description makes a specific promise. This is not a coffee-fetching internship. You're handed hands-on responsibility from day one. Agency recruitment operates at a different velocity than internal HR departments. It is a fast-paced environment where results are measured constantly. The result of this velocity is a clear career track. Successfully completing this internship creates a direct pathway into a permanent associate consultant position. Securing that permanent spot requires operating in a sales-adjacent space. It demands thick skin, a high tolerance for rejection, and constant hustle. Since the company expects you to contribute to live projects immediately, we need to analyze the specific work requirements to see if you should apply at all. This chart evaluates the role, weighing daily grit against long-term career value. Sourcing relies heavily on job boards, resumes, and high-volume cold calling. Mastering this develops elite, transferable consultative sales skills. However, constant outbound calls and rejection carry a high risk of burnout. You'll write competitive job ads, hunt talent on LinkedIn Recruiter, and assess candidates against client briefs. In this specific context, having strong communication skills means you possess the real resilience to drive a complex sales process. Back to our chart, the next responsibility hits the high effort zone, market research and technical immersion. You must map engineering markets, track infrastructure projects, and identify trade skill shortages. This deep knowledge transforms you from a generic recruiter into a niche industry specialist. Grasping the complex technical jargon required to speak confidently with engineers is exhausting. It presents a steep learning curve, particularly for business or HR graduates. You have to stay constantly informed on the fast-moving engineering industry trends just to maintain credibility with your clients. You must become fluent in your client's technical language to succeed in placing candidates. The final point on our chart is administration and compliance. You will be coordinating interviews, executing thorough reference checks, and verifying industry qualifications. All of this data flows into a CRM, or Candidate Relationship Management System. This software records every phone call, resume update, and client requirement the agency handles. Keeping the CRM meticulously updated builds operational discipline. It ensures your placements don't fall apart due to missing qualifications or regulatory errors. The hidden difficulty here is the mental fatigue of context switching. You have to bounce between high-energy outbound phone calls and quiet, detail-oriented data entry. The position description explicitly asks for a sharp eye for detail and high data accuracy while you are multitasking. Administration is rarely the glamorous part of the job, but mastering this discipline ensures your high-energy sales work is backed by accurate data. Let's look at this matrix matching your degree with the role's demands. Engineering graduates have high technical aptitude, but must pivot into uncomfortable sales. Business graduates are primed for communication, but face a technical learning curve. For undecided generalists, this path is highly risky. The sheer amount of grit required to succeed here acts as a strict filter against anyone looking for a passive resume booster. The reality of this internship is that it functions as an aggressive apprenticeship and agency hustle. The permanent associate consultant role is a real objective, but reaching it depends entirely on your ability to handle rejection and drive results. Before you start drafting your application, conduct a brutal self-assessment regarding your fear of cold calling and your patience for technical jargon. To apply, you need to submit your resume alongside a targeted cover letter. That letter must explain your specific drive for engineering and trades recruitment. Do not take this role for the title. Take it only if you want your early career to be evaluated purely on your drive, your adaptability, and your willingness to hustle.